Hello, my name is Marc Guilarte. I'm with Cat Tilt Studio in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm here to talk to you about some of the benefits of having a consistent home practice with yoga. One of the benefits is it teaches you a little bit of mental conditioning. When we do our home practice, sometimes you have to do your practice when you don't really feel like it. You have to deal with the difference of having some days that go really great, most days that are just average, and some days that are really hard. It teaches us discipline, to be consistent. It also teaches us to concentrate. These skills translate to real life when we're out in the world. We're always in situations that have distractions, or maybe we don't feel so well, but we still have to do what we set out to do. Doing your yoga practice at home is kind of like going through the trials and tribulations of life without having to actually be out in the world. It's the idea of it's better to learn how to swim in a swimming pool rather than when you're on a sinking boat. Another benefit of a consistent home practice is, of course, is going to be physical health. Throughout life, maybe bad habits in the way we walk, the way we hold ourselves, so our posture, or the way we sit, or even the positions we sleep in, they can cause wear and tear and injuries to our body that a lot of times we excuse as just being aging. Well, having a consistent home practice of yoga not only keeps you supple, but it teaches you how to use your body and how to avoid some of these bad habits. Another benefit that I consider for a home practice is the meditation. When you have to really focus on something, and when you teach yourself to increase your capacity of concentration, this is meditation. When we're at home on our mat, we get really mindful of how we're doing things, the rate of our breathing, and exactly how we're breathing. So this helps us calm ourselves down. Sometimes in your yoga practice you realize truths about yourself where if you didn't give yourself that private time you might not. When we recognize truths about ourselves, it helps us guide us on solutions to things that are maybe our weaknesses. And it also lets us know what our strengths are, so some things to feel good about too. A lot of the life skills that you learn when you're doing your yoga practice translate to real life. There are going to be situations in real life where maybe you have to concentrate, but there are distractions. Well, in your yoga practice at home, the same thing's going to go on, except that you're in a safe and controlled environment, rather than actually being out in the world. So when you're out in the world, rather than seeing things through a filter of your own emotional trouble, so maybe impatient or sadness or anger, you have a chance for a moment to see, okay, this is how I feel, but this is how things really are. It can help you make better decisions in life, and it can help you to be happy.